shit. This is not what I expected. Fucking tremor.
God forbid, I fucking hate it.
It's so ridiculous. All of the mics are connected to that, so they can't hear any of that.
Yeah, no attacking real fascist. You can't be a Democrat and be a Christian. You can't be a Democrat and be a Christian. Yeah, right. If you did, you wouldn't be out here acting like a fucking moron, bro. No, fuck you. You're not racist. These are real fascists, bro. These are real fascists.
Yeah, no kidding, this silence just got out of class.
They call us fascists. They call us fascists, but they're the real fascists, you guys.
Oxygen for sure. They're like literally trying to have a conversation and they're all disrespecting. They're over here trying to have a conversation. And this guy chose to have a conversation with him. And they're even disrespecting their own people.
Oh my God, it's a Labubu! It's a Labubu! It's a Labubu! Labubu!
It's a whole lot of fascism, if you ask me.
Yeah, a whole lot of fascism.
God, their breath smells like fucking shit.
No kidding.
Exactly what they're doing, yeah. They should have like to blow.
Were you born a retard, or did somebody drop you on your shit? Is it because your parents were an X too? Were they retarded?
Dude, I fucking love you.
Fucking retarded, dog. Definitely retarded. Why are you shaking?
Tommy!
Look at all the slobber coming out of that thing.
Where the fuck is the megaphone?
I don't know. I didn't bring it. Hey, yo, JD, the motherfucking sucks dick, dude, in the crowd. Can't even vote. I can vote. You're an ignorant piece of shit. I voted and I'm a felon. People in Oregon that are felons can absolutely vote. Absolutely. That dude is ignorant as fuck. You're proof of it. We voted for Donald J. Trump, baby. Let's go. I didn't vote, but I can. I did. And I will next time. Trust 2028.
They're genuinely trying to have a conversation. And this guy just came out here, handed everyone whistles. Look what he's doing right now. This guy chose to come up here and have a conversation with him. And they're all silencing them. trying to screenshot that. Did you see
Yeah,
it?
dude, yeah.
She knows it too.
I'm back to protecting Santa Claus.
What's the other thing?
I said I'm back to protecting Santa Claus.
Oh no! You like the Looney Tunes out here. This is like nothing. Professor Translever. Professor Translever. What do you think? You got a punch for game.
When is it time to start playing Duck, 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 Goose? or Whack-A-Mole?
You should have brought the train horn.
Yeah, where the fuck is the train horn? Tommy.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Where's the fucking train horn?
I didn't bring it. I didn't
Damn
think
it,
you would need
Tommy.
out here.
I love petty bitches. I love petty bitches so much. Over here making yourself famous. I love them.
Go Beavers! Go Beavers!
Reno, thank you. Love you. This is horrible. I'm like actually getting mad. I'm like genuinely getting mad.
No, you're just a weird ass old man. You're just a weird ass old man. He said he's not a professor. He's just a weird ass old man. No, we told Bruno to play pistols. Yeah. He had a whole bag of great pistols. He told him from his victim. Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
If he fully blocks the camera again, I just need to get it on film and they're going to come fight him.
I'm about to get so mad. They're genuinely trying to have a conversation over here.
I know. And he was nice earlier.
He was, yeah.
Said my name.
You guys all realize how the majority of the whistleblowing is girls? This is why women's right to vote needs to be taken away. Just saying. The whistling is literally held by all girls. Yeah. What happened?
She walked by and threw a tomato at Tommy.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, I swear to God. JD picked it up and went after him.
Yeah, trans rights. Okay, so do trans people deserve rights?
Yeah. Why? Because we're all people of America, of this earth. They're just humans.
Are rights subjective or objective?
Well, right now they're pretty objective. We have documents and laws that we live under.
So I just want to make sure, because the document says,
You're saying like if a human right doesn't right now have protection, is it objectively still a human right?
objective means that it exists independent your mind. Sir, you like men, stop.
Yeah, I think there's some
I know, I can tell you're fruity. You're very fruity, I can tell. The sin is coming out of you. The anger, the demons are all coming out of you. Where's your boyfriend? Hey, where's your boyfriend? Hey, where's your boyfriend? Wouldn't you be at home with your boyfriend right now? Which one? Which one? You give him a miss. Sir, where's your boyfriend at? You must be a nice guy, huh? I got news flash for you, sir. You're not actually gay. You're confused. Gay people don't exist. There's no such thing as a gay gene. I'm sorry to tell you that. Oh, it died. It must be gay. Okay. So, where do these rights come from?
from a collective moral base.
Appeal to majority, right?
You guys realize that the only people out here blowing whistles are the females and this old man? Yeah, JD ran off.
Yeah. Objective is mind independent.
For the laws, it wouldn't make it objective, yes.
No, morally. It's definitely not objective legally. It's not objective morally.
Okay, so you're saying it's subjective?
Well, rights, I would put forth the idea that rights themselves don't exist.
Rights don't exist?
Rights don't exist. Otherwise, can you point to me a right?
I think you're working with some very dangerous ideas. Like, at some point, with your Christian nationalist view, they're going to view you as the outcast.
So, all I did was I made a descriptor. You're not going to do a thing, sir. You're not going to do a thing. Go away. You're not going to do a thing. All I did was I made a descriptor. All I said was rights don't exist. I did not say they should not exist. Okay? So, you're getting a little defensive there, thinking that they should not exist.
I'm worried about your existence if your ideas come to fruition. I feel that if your ideas come to fruition, they're going to look at you as the outsider.
Okay, an example would be, let's say the Constitution gives us rights, right? Those are loafers. What about you? What the fuck are those? They're fucking ugly. What the fuck?
The color sauce is gay. That's a rainbow.
A rainbow for God, actually. A rainbow for God. So you know that? God gave us a rainbow, not gay people. Yeah. You know that, right? Hey, God gave us a rainbow, not gay people.
Rainbow fox's ass is gay.
Are you a lesbian?
Hell yeah, I love pussy.
Very good. Where were you again? Okay, rights. The Constitution gives us rights. Okay. The Constitution says we have the right to bear arms.
Did someone steal Tommy's phone?
Definitionally, does it right mean that you can take it away?
I don't know. Someone just came in and said someone stole Tommy's phone.
Our Constitution given certain amount of votes, and so we theoretically could take that away.
Did
You're
someone,
conceding with me that rights are
Did
not
someone
objective.
steal Tommy's phone?
Depending on the human.
Oh.
I need
Two
you to.
concepts under one word.
I think
There's
that's supposed to
human
be at like
rights that,
1.7
Oh,
or
sorry.
something.
Well, maybe not we both, but I think that should always exist whether or not it's actually being protected by law. So there's
I
rights
missed the super
protected
chat.
by
I missed
law,
the
and then there's
super
just
chat.
human rights that may or may not
Congrats
have
on
been
triggering
protected.
them. One clout taken
Well,
away.
there are,
taken
like
for
the
you.
constitutional right, they say we have
you,
inalienable
Reno.
rights given by God, right?
I'm trying to read all the
Inalienable would
super
mean that you
chats.
can't take them away.
It's a little
Right,
difficult
but
with
we have
all of
restrictions
this
on law,
happening.
right? Constantly. So that's why my presupposition or my claim that rights don't exist is real. Because if a right exists,
Yeah,
it
no
is
kidding.
like a entitlement absent any duties. So you don't need to meet a certain criteria, and you can't lose that right. If you lose that right, you no longer have that right. That's why I tell you they don't exist.
So are you arguing that we shouldn't have, what right?
I didn't make a law. I made a descriptor.
Okay.
Now, and I'll test this really easy. Do you believe in the right to life?
Yeah.
You're pro-life.
I'm pro-choice.
Right, you're not pro-life. You see how that right to life, the very precondition to any other right you're going to appeal to, you don't believe in that.
That's a different conversation. We can talk about that too.
No, I just wanted to show you an example of a right. You said it's an inalienable right, something that nobody can take away from you, but now you believe instead in a restriction.
It's not a restriction. It's a liberty. It's a liberty to help
When I hold my mic closer to the speaker, could you guys hear the speaker?
take care of oneself.
To keep their life living on, right?
Yeah. like the mother, or
to kill the fetus.
yeah, but 94% of abortions happen in the first trimester.
It's irrelevant when they happen. The reason why does matter too.
Are you arguing that conception is the cross the border? Like, does life begin at conception?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I disagree.
Well, it's irrelevant if you disagree or not. Okay, tell me then. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If it doesn't begin at conception, when does life begin?
I don't think that it has an objective start and end date, but we do measure our age by our birthday. I think that is when I was born. I would also appeal to doctors, though, and I would disagree with abortions in the third trimester, but luckily that happens less than 1% of the time and is strictly for the life of the mother.
Stephen Andrew Jacobs conducted one of the largest extensive studies as far as when life begins. He assessed over 1,058 institutions with over 5,500 of the top biologists in the country. Over 96% of them agreed that life begins at conception. And I'll tell you why it begins at conception. For us to have any markers as to when to judge a heartbeat, sentience, or even birth itself, let's say 9 months, you need a precondition to fill that void, right, which is life itself. When does life begin? If life doesn't have a beginning, if there's no scientific event that occurs that establishes life, you can't track the heartbeat. You can't track when they develop arms or legs. So that's an ignorant statement for you to reject that life begins at conception.
So would you be against like an after morning Plan B pill?
I would, yeah.
Would you be willing to legislate against anybody being allowed to use a Plan B pill?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Because nobody's making you have an abortion.
It's not about me. Remember, I told you, we live in indirect effects. People can rape someone right now, that doesn't affect me, but I still care, I still have a moral obligation.
Yeah, but like, if we look at the true outcomes from banning abortion, it doesn't change the number of abortions, it just changes the number of back alley abortions.
Okay, so by this logic, we should remove the laws against rape because people are still going to rape anyway.
No.
So are you saying the laws deter people?
In some instances,
In all instances?
no. Otherwise, why would people commit any crime if they always deter people?
Yeah, because it significantly reduces. It's not about absolutism, it's about probability.
Okay.
So, when you're saying that if we ban abortion or if we, whatever the case is, they're still going to get him, we can make the same argument for rape. They're still going to rape, so just remove the laws.
But there's a difference there because there's a need for the health care. Like, there's a need for abortions in certain instances, but there's not a need for somebody to rape someone. Do you see the difference there?
By need, do you mean the mother's life is in danger?
Yeah.
Okay, how many of abortions come from this specific situation?
I'm unsure, but it's more than zero, and outlawing it flat out would create a non-zero amount of negative consequences.
It's less than 1%.
Okay, they should still be allowed to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to grant you a lot of wiggle room right here. Let's say we grant it. I'm going to grant that under medical necessity where their life is absolutely in danger, they can have an abortion. Would you agree with me that for all other abortions, we should ban them?
No, I still think there should be some...
So it's a non-factor. What you guys do is you appeal to emotion, you appeal to the small minority to justify a position, but you don't actually care about it. It's irrelevant whether it happens or not.
No, I think freedom and access to healthcare, like abortion, actually helps society. It has those indirect effects in a positive manner because when people have better access to healthcare, they're not having children when they're unfit to have a child, and therefore, like, there's going to be less children in poverty, etc.
I agree. There should not be unfit parents. I agree that people are going to go through poverty. They're going to get sexually assaulted, bullied. They're going to go through a lot of evil in this world, as are you and me, right? However, the precondition to them having kids is sex itself. They should stop being whores if they don't want to have kids.
Are we slut-shaming?
Slut-shaming, of course. And if they don't want to be a pedo-shamer.
I'm not going to restrict your ability to have sex more than you have already restricted your own. But, like...
I don't believe in restricting sex. There's a right way to have sex. Like, you don't believe in adults having sex with children.
No.
Right, we have restrictions.
Yeah, on the boundaries of age, sure, but not on
On other boundaries.
Yeah.
On many other boundaries.
Sure, yeah.
So, like I said, if a woman doesn't have sex and she doesn't get raped for 4 years, are there going to be any babies that come out of her?
Well, no.
No. So if they keep their legs closed, no babies are going to come out. Then they don't have to, but it's not an excuse, it's child sacrifice. Because they engage in consensual sex, then they want to kill the fetus to give themselves liberty. That's not how life works.
I don't think we should be placing restrictions on who people have sex with.
having a kid are much higher than if they don't have sex.
Well, yeah, that's just how it works.
So in the same way, there's consequences for actions. So if I drive drunk right now and I kill someone, I'm going to be punished legally. My whole life is going to be ruined. I made a bad decision, and that holds me accountable for that mistake.
Yeah, I think you should be held accountable for your DUI, but not for healthcare. Like, I'm not gonna jail you for going to the doctor.
You don't.
Right, and I'm not saying we would jail someone for having sex. We would jail them if they decide to have the termination of a fetus that is the result of their sex.
94% of abortions happen in the first trimester. I don't think this is like an issue.
Why is that a factor though?
Because this is before we're anywhere close to a heartbeat. This is still when it's literally just thousands, tens of thousands of cells.
You're tens of thousands of cells.
I'm like trillions of cells.
Right, so because you have more cells that make you more valuable?
Not on its own, but I think it's pretty clear to see like a petri dish or a baby. Like if there's 10,000 eggs, like fertilized eggs, and one baby in a burning building, you're gonna grab the baby, I would think, and not the 10,000 fertilized eggs.
Let's put the example on you. Mathematically, if there's one black baby and one white baby, you can only save one. Which one are you gonna save?
There's never gonna be a spot where
Bro, why did you pose a hypothetical to me then?
But that's just a different type of hypothetical.
No, it's never gonna. Hypotheticals aren't supposed to happen.
We're not.
Just answer it. Just answer it.
We're not talking about race. We're not talking about race.
It's irrelevant.
We're talking about when a life exists, and if you're faced with one already born baby and 10,000 unborn fertilized eggs, I think we're gonna have a pretty clear consensus of which to save.
So let me ask you then, because you don't want to answer the race one, which is a pretty easy one, honestly. You want to say the black baby or the white baby?
You think there's an answer to that?
There is.
What would you say?
Well, I have a moral position, so I would try to say both because I don't judge them based on the color of skin.
Okay.
Okay, but let me answer though. Let's say it's my son and someone else's son. If I was gonna save one or the other, I would save my son, right?
Okay.
But does this mean that the other kid is not valuable, as valuable? It doesn't. It just means I have a bias. I have a personal connection to this individual. That's my son. He's my blood. But that doesn't mean that one human is more valuable than the other.
Okay, I have a personal bias to born children than unfertilized eggs in a petri dish.
I know you do. And I would probably agree with you. I would probably say the baby, right? But that does not mean that the other fertilized eggs are not as valuable. It just means we have a bias towards it.
So if somebody were to take that petri dish and throw it in the trash, like would they have just murdered 10,000 people?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I know you don't think so, but if I ask you if you have a basis for that, would you have a basis to make a moral judgment as such?
So is this just more about like the potential of life? Because would you be against using condoms or other contraceptive devices?
I would be like, well, it depends on the situation. Like, so just my presupposition is I'm against marriage outside of sex, period, right? That's what I'm against.
Sex outside of marriage?
Outside of marriage. So then if you were to ask like, hey, if it's a man and a woman and they're married and they want to use a condom, would I be against that? Probably not. But if it's sex outside of marriage, that's the first step. And then you're adding a condom on top of that, I probably would be against that.
Yeah, but you're not going to legislate away my ability to have sex with my girlfriend.
No, but it would depend because we have arbitrary. I'll give you an example. The U.S. is the land of the free, right? Right. We have more freedom than any other nation. That's what they say.
It's deteriorating, but yeah.
So the reason this is important is because the U.S. is the land of the free. Also has more laws and more people incarcerated than any other nation that's out there.
I think that's a problem, and we can talk about that. The effect that private prisons exist is horrible. I don't think there should be profit motive to incarcerate more people.
You think that's slavery?
I think there are times where there's forced labor from people in prisons. Yeah, basically.
That's right. We can probably agree on like the reforms or like a lot of things like that because they become, like I said, the brain lines are arbitrary. So I would say, I was just gonna say something on that point. There's a lot of laws, so many laws. Like right now, I can't even set a table because this school has so many laws. Like, why not allow me to speak freely, to set up freely, right? But just the way they can set up their own guidelines, I believe from a religious standpoint, with the basis, with the grounding, that we should have certain restrictions, and I would probably restrict the content that I could. If I was buying a bullet, I probably would.
But we live in a democratic nation, and we've democratically decided as a university that there's regulations and rules and guidelines that we all want to abide by to make society work. And I don't think it should be based on Christian or Islam or Judaism.
Like a melting pot. Like you want a melting pot.
Yeah, it's just democratic. It doesn't matter what your background is. We all have a voice and we can all make a decision together.
Do you believe in assimilation?
Yeah.
People should assimilate when they come to the US.
Well, I think it happens naturally by the second generation.
But if you import so many different cultures all at once, how are they going to assimilate?
There's not just a one culture that lasts forever. We're always breeding a new culture every day, right? And so when we add more immigrants to that equation, it's just another American culture. This is America. We're all one.
Yeah, the reason I ask this is because it's a scary position to, it's called a fallacy, it's called appeal to popularity. So because the majority of the population accepts certain things to be right, therefore it is right. I think that's a very scary position.
Well, that's democracy.
I know, so is democracy your final grounding as far as what makes something right and wrong?
Based on what's right and wrong? No. Not necessarily.
Okay, so like an example would be democracy can say, hey, like, let's say 60% say that raping is good. Let's go back to that example. Raping is good. You would still disagree with that.
I'm always going to disagree that, yeah, rape, none of that.
And that's what I'm trying to point out, is that there's always a moral compass in your heart. But performing your decision making, that is greater than the outside of system.
I don't think that's always true. I think the moral compass open to everybody becomes one collective moral compass, and we can decide to change that direction based on the democratic process.
So do you believe that we all have some sort of law right in our heart where we're able to make good decisions naturally? So like, what is an example? If we have a bunch of different cultures, if we have a bunch of different cultures that come in at once, they don't assimilate the same culture, and have an idea of what right and wrong is. How do we know which one is right and which one is wrong?
In order to be here, they have to abide by the laws that we have already societally created. I don't think immigration is bad. I think it's actually really good. I think if immigration didn't exist, I don't think any of us would be standing here right now. It'd just be like native land still.
Haley, can you turn that phone to record on? Yeah. Oh yeah, on yours? Okay. Hey, he wants to have a chat with me. We're trying to talk to now. No, he wants to talk to me. You hear that? Yeah, it was nice meeting you, brother. God bless.
It was good to meet you. Thanks for the conversation. I don't appreciate your ideas though.
Yeah. Neither, but we can disagree. What? Where? Oh, in here? Yeah. Hey, bro, don't let him shut you down. Hey, be your own man. Think for yourself. Don't let these guys shut you down, bro. You gotta come to us. Hey, bring it up. What's your name, bro? You're good? What's your name, bro? Griffin, Eliezer, nice to meet you. Do you disagree with my statement up front?
I would like to just pick your brain and I'd like to know why you think the way you do. I would like to know the basis of one down of what you think, why that's green, and what's good.
Yeah. So the definition of bullying is building a relationship with another person in efforts to emotionally manipulate in the future. My presupposition is that we have a trans agenda where there is a permeation of culture that is taking place where according to Vanderbilt University, over 60% of kids or LGBTQ people in general experience sexual assault. Over 60% of them. A huge percentage. So I believe that hurt people hurt that we produce. When a man gets with a woman, he can have sex and he can create a new life. You can't do that between a man and a man, a woman and a woman. We see a natural order, a design, a telos, a purpose. And I believe that we have a rational soul. So the soul is the embodiment of what makes everything else us.
Can I ask, who do you believe is pushing this agenda? Where do you think this is coming from? Where do you think somebody's, to push this agenda across? The transgender agenda that you're talking about that's being pushed. Who do you think's pushing it?
Well, so instantly, just based on like what we see, I kind of believe there's like a group at the top that we don't know of, right? I can't prove it, but I believe that. But I would say the left.
Is there a group that controls up there? Or is it, so I want you to just give me your basis understanding. So you say there's a group at the top.
When I say group, I mean like a lead group.
A lead group. What does that lead us group made up of?
I don't know. That's why I said I can't prove it, so I don't know.
Are you Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
But real quick, I was going to answer. I would say the left. I believe the left is the one that permeates this belief the most. Because of what we look at when it comes to trends and patterns, as far as who supports these kind of policies, who advocates for these policies, there's some conservatives that are advocating for kids to be trans or be told that you're in the wrong party. It is the left.
So you say you're Christian, right? So with that Christian, what denomination are you?
I know denomination. I'm looking into orthodoxy. Yeah.
So with that, how does that play into the loving thy neighbor, everything like that? It's actually pushing the agenda that, hey, even though they may be different from me, why am I not still being appreciative of who they are?
So you're asking me like, how do I reconcile rejecting this when we're supposed to love everyone according to God? So people don't, and this is a great question. I feel like this question. When the left criticizes internally Christianity and they say that you're not loving, they don't know what love is. Okay, so if I ask you to define love, you wouldn't say acceptance, right? Right. Love isn't reduced to acceptance. Right? There's so many things.
I think love can be a form of acceptance.
But with there's no restrictions on acceptance.
We had to go breathe for like 10 minutes.
And I'll give you an example. We can't accept a pedophile. Can't accept a pedophile, right? We cannot. Hey, he's trying to talk, man. Stop. Stop being fruity. Hey, stop being fruity.
Go home, fascist!
How do you feel about people like this? People like Kamara, go after being reported.
I hate it because all it does is exposes their colors. I am able to have conversations with people that I disagree with.
But are they not allowed to be angry? Especially with what you have right there. You're looking for a response. You're looking to have, not even outside dialogue, but you are looking for an answer with these people.
You raise a good point. I believe in emotional control. If you see me right now, nobody can get me emotional. Nobody. I control my emotions. I can't control theirs. So even if they sound evocative, all it does is they reveal their true colors and their own problems. If they won't allow conversations to occur, all it says is they're scared of being here. They're scared of listening to the other side. And if that's what they believe in, I can't stop that and I can't control that. But even I just control that.
What age you really believe in that? Did you have you ever done LGBTQ community? Have you ever done at all? They should be able to express themselves in ways that they
Can you fix that indicator? Make sure that I put on the camera. Is it plus 1.7 or 2?
It only went up to 1.
Okay.
Right here.
You can turn it 12,800. Put the ISO button, like press it. It's gonna go to 12,800. And then if you have to adjust the ND filter to match it, then that'll be.
I'm gonna stay right here with the bed.
What was that? Okay, perfect.
got a job, but you're not hiring. Makes sense. Though. Hey guys, we're gonna do the sign still, okay? So stick around, we need you here. You guys are making me more money, so please stick around. You see, a psychology 101 treatment, the more hype there is around you, the more people give into that hype. So you're directly